Imagine you're going through one of the hardest times in your life. You feel lost, unsure of what to do, and no one seems to understand your pain. In that moment, you raise your hands, whisper a prayer, and call out to Allah. But here's the question. Are you calling upon Allah with the names that hold the most power, the ones that can bring His mercy, forgiveness, and blessings into your life? Today, we're going to explore a life-changing topic that every Muslim should know. Always remember these three powerful names of Allah in your dua. Allah's names are more than just beautiful words. They are keys to unlocking the doors of His mercy, love, and blessings. They teach us about who Allah is and how we can connect with Him on a deeper level. When we use Allah's names in our dua, we're not just asking for help. We're recognizing His greatness and relying on His attributes to guide and support us. These names are treasures that hold incredible power. When you use them in your dua, they transform your prayer, making it more heartfelt, sincere, and connected to Allah's infinite mercy and generosity. Stick with us as we uncover the beauty of these names, explore how they can change your life, and learn how to use them in your dua to bring hope, forgiveness, and blessings into every situation. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Deen Explorers so we can continue this journey of discovering the beauty of Islam together, the power of Allah's names. The names of Allah are not just words or titles, they are doors to understanding His essence, His mercy, and His greatness. These names reflect the qualities and attributes of Allah in ways that bring us closer to Him. Each of Allah's 99 names holds a special power, and when we invoke these names in our dua, we are calling upon the Creator in the most personal and meaningful way. This is not just an act of worship, it's a connection, a bridge that brings the heart of the servant closer to the mercy of the Lord. For Allah, there are the most beautiful names. So, call Him by them, and leave those who deviate in the matter of His names. They shall be recompensed for what they have been doing. When we call upon Allah using His names, our duas are elevated. Imagine standing in front of the One who created the heavens and the earth, addressing Him by the names that embody His mercy, forgiveness, and generosity. It is a way of showing love, respect, and understanding of who Allah is. The names of Allah are not distant concepts. They are deeply personal. They remind us of Allah's closeness to us in every situation. Each name is like a key, unlocking a specific blessing or solution that you need in your life. Think about it. If you were to write a letter to someone, wouldn't you address them in a way that acknowledges their qualities? Similarly, when we speak to Allah in our duas, invoking His names is an acknowledgement of His greatness and our need for Him. It makes our prayers more sincere and heartfelt. The beauty of Allah's names is that they are not just for the times of need or sorrow. They are for every moment. These names help us see Allah's presence in every aspect of our lives, reminding us that He is always near, always listening, and always ready to respond. So, my dear brothers and sisters, understand the immense power of Allah's names. They are not mere words, they are treasures, waiting to be unlocked by those who call upon Him sincerely. Let these names bring light to your heart, peace to your soul, and strength to your dua. Allah's names are His gift to us, a way to connect with Him in the most profound and meaningful way. 1. The first name, Ar-Rahman, the Most Merciful. When we think about mercy, we often associate it with kindness, compassion, or forgiveness. But the name Ar-Rahman takes mercy to an entirely different level. Ar-Rahman is one of Allah's most comprehensive names, embodying a mercy so vast and infinite that it cannot be fully comprehended. This name reflects Allah's love and care for all of His creation, every human, animal, and even the smallest living thing on earth. His mercy is not restricted to believers alone. It extends to everyone, regardless of their faith, actions, or state in life. Allah's mercy is the foundation upon which this world exists. He created us out of His mercy, provided for us, and gave us everything we need to live. When we say Ar-Rahman in our du'as, we are calling upon Allah's infinite and encompassing mercy, a mercy that knows no bounds and no limits, and right for us good in this world and in the hereafter. We turn to you in repentance. He, Allah, said, "As for my punishment, I afflict with it whom I will, and my mercy extends to everything. So I shall write it for those who guard themselves against evil and pay zakah, and those who do believe in our verses." No matter how far we feel from Allah or how many mistakes we've made, His mercy is always greater. Can you imagine how much Allah loves and cares for His creation? Calling upon Allah as Ar-Rahman means that you trust Him to forgive you, guide you, and bless you, even when you feel unworthy. It means recognizing that Allah's mercy is greater than any mistake or sin you could ever commit. It's a comforting thought to know that we have a Lord who is infinitely merciful, who never tires of forgiving us, and who always welcomes us back, no matter how far we've strayed. In life, there will be moments when you feel overwhelmed, lost, or burdened by guilt. During these times, turn to Allah and say, "Ya Ar-Rahman, have mercy on me." Feel the weight of your worries being lifted as you place your trust in the Most Merciful. Remember that Allah's mercy is not conditional on perfection. He understands your struggles, your pain, and your flaws, and He is always ready to forgive and help you. The name Ar-Rahman also reminds us to show mercy to others. If Allah, who is perfect, forgives and shows compassion, shouldn't we, as imperfect human beings, do the same? Being merciful to others is a way of embodying this beautiful attribute of Allah in our daily lives. When you are kind to someone, even when it's difficult, you are reflecting a small portion of Allah's mercy. So, my dear brothers and sisters, never underestimate the power of calling upon Allah as Ar-Rahman in your du'as. Let this name remind you of the boundless love and mercy Allah has for you, and let it inspire you to be merciful in your own life. Whenever you feel hopeless or in need, remember that Allah's mercy is always near, waiting to embrace you and guide you to peace. 2. The second name, As-Salam, the source of peace and safety. In a world filled with chaos, unpredictability, and challenges, the name of Allah, As-Salam, offers a profound sense of comfort and hope. As-Salam, meaning the source of peace and safety, reflects Allah's divine attribute of providing absolute peace, harmony, and security to all His creation. This name assures us that true tranquility is not found in material possessions, fleeting achievements, or worldly accolades, but in turning to Allah, who is the ultimate source of inner and outer peace. He is Allah, besides whom there is no God, the Sovereign, the Supreme in holiness, the safe from all defects, the giver of peace, the guardian, the Almighty, the All-Repairer, the Sublime. Pure is Allah from what they associate with Him. Allah, in His infinite wisdom and mercy, governs all creation with perfection. He brings harmony to the universe and ensures balance in everything. The sunrise, the waves of the ocean, the beating of our hearts, all are manifestations of His peace and order. Recognizing Allah as As-Salam allows us to reflect on how this divine attribute touches every aspect of our lives. When we call upon As-Salam, we acknowledge that Allah is the only one who can grant us true peace. This peace is not merely the absence of conflict, but a profound state of spiritual calm and security, even in the midst of life's challenges. Whether we are facing personal struggles, emotional pain, or uncertainties about the future, Allah's name, As-Salam, reassures us that He is always present, ready to envelop us in His safety and tranquility. Consider how often we chase temporary forms of peace through material possessions, relationships, or worldly achievements. While these things may provide momentary satisfaction, they are fleeting and ultimately incapable of fulfilling the deep longing for security and contentment in our hearts. Only through a connection with As-Salam can we experience a lasting sense of well-being that transcends worldly concerns. Life is filled with trials and tribulations, but it is during these moments that the name As-Salam becomes a refuge for believers. When you feel overwhelmed by grief or anxiety, saying, Ya As-Salam, grant me peace, can help you center your heart and mind on the one who has the power to ease your burdens. By remembering Allah as As-Salam, we are reminded that even in our darkest moments, He is near, offering us the peace and strength to persevere. The name As-Salam also calls us to embody this divine attribute in our daily lives. Just as Allah is the source of peace, we are encouraged to be sources of peace for others. This means creating environments where people feel safe, respected, and valued. It involves forgiving those who wrong us, letting go of grudges, and striving to bring harmony to our relationships. Finally, the name As-Salam reminds us of Allah's perfection. Unlike human beings, who are prone to errors and flaws, Allah's peace and justice are flawless. He is free from any imperfection, and His divine order is a testament to His absolute control over all matters. When we reflect on this name, we are reminded to place our trust in Allah fully. Whether life brings ease or hardship, Allah's wisdom and mercy are sufficient for us. Knowing that He is As-Salam gives us the confidence to navigate life with faith and gratitude, recognizing that our ultimate source of peace lies in Him. 3. The third name, Al-Wahhab, the Bestower. When you hear the name Al-Wahhab, it immediately brings to mind generosity, kindness, and the limitless blessings of Allah. Al-Wahhab means the Bestower, the one who gives abundantly and freely without expecting anything in return. Allah, through this name, reminds us that every single blessing in our lives, our health, wealth, family, and even the air we breathe, comes from His infinite generosity. He gives us what we ask for, but even more so, He gives us things we didn't ask for and might not even realize we need. Do they have the treasures of the mercy of your Lord, the mighty, the bountiful? No matter how much He bestows upon His creation, His mercy and provisions never decrease. He is Al-Wahhab, the one who gives gifts from His bounty to whomever He wills. Unlike human beings, whose resources and generosity are finite, Allah's giving knows no end. When we call upon Allah as Al-Wahhab, we are acknowledging His ultimate control over everything we desire. Whether it's wealth, knowledge, peace, or success, every form of goodness comes from Him. Sometimes we feel like we're in a situation where no one can help us, where the doors seem closed and the opportunities are few. In these moments, calling upon Al-Wahhab can unlock blessings in ways we could never imagine. Say, Ya Al-Wahhab, grant me what is good for me in this life and the hereafter. This is an act of trust, knowing that Allah's gifts are always perfectly timed and perfectly suited for our needs. Think about the blessings in your life that you may have taken for granted. Your heart beats without you telling it to. You wake up every day with a new chance to improve and grow. Even the difficulties you face are often blessings in disguise, teaching you lessons and strengthening your faith. These are all gifts from Al-Wahhab, who gives you not just what you want, but what you need. Sometimes Allah's giving comes in unexpected ways. You might be praying for wealth, but Allah blesses you with good health. You might ask for a specific job, but Allah opens the door to something even better. Al-Wahhab knows what is best for you, and His gifts are always for your ultimate benefit. When you trust in His plan and call upon Him with sincerity, you will find your heart filled with gratitude, even in challenging times. The name Al-Wahhab also inspires us to be generous in our own lives. Just as Allah gives freely, we should strive to give to others without expecting anything in return. Whether it's sharing our wealth, knowledge, or kindness, being generous is a way of imitating this beautiful attribute of Allah. It's a reminder that when we give for the sake of Allah, He replenishes what we give and multiplies it many times over. So, my dear brothers and sisters, Let the name Al-Wahhab fill your heart with hope and gratitude. Call upon Allah, the Bestower, with confidence and sincerity, knowing that His treasures are infinite and His gifts are perfectly tailored to your needs. No matter what you're going through, Allah is ready to bless you in ways you can't even imagine. Trust in Him and watch how Al-Wahhab transforms your life with His endless generosity and love. How to call upon these names in your dua. Now that we've explored the powerful meanings of Ar-Rahman, As-Salam, and Al-Wahhab, it's important to understand how to incorporate these beautiful names into your duas. Dua is one of the most intimate acts of worship. It is a direct conversation with Allah, where you pour out your heart and share your deepest hopes, fears, and desires. Using Allah's names in your duas elevates them, making your prayers more personal and heartfelt. When you begin your dua by addressing Allah with one of His names, it shows that you truly understand and believe in His attributes. For example, if you need mercy and compassion, say, Ya Ar-Rahman, have mercy on me and guide me through my struggles. And if you are asking for a blessing or provision, say, Ya Al-Wahhab, grant me from your infinite bounty and open doors of goodness for me. Start your dua by praising Allah, acknowledging His greatness and mercy. Reflect on His name and what it means to you personally. For instance, when you call upon Ar-Rahman, remind yourself that His mercy is limitless and encompasses all things. Feel the comfort of knowing that He is always ready to forgive and help you. When you call upon Al-Wahhab, think of all the blessings in your life that have come without you even asking for them, and trust that He will continue to provide for you. The key to a powerful dua is sincerity. You don't need fancy words or long phrases, just speak from your heart. Imagine you are a child turning to a loving parent for help. Allah loves when His servants call upon Him, especially when they do so with humility and a genuine need for His mercy and guidance. Consistency is also essential. Don't limit your dua to moments of hardship or need. Make it a habit to call upon Allah's names every day, in good times and bad. When you express gratitude during moments of ease and patience during moments of difficulty, you strengthen your relationship with Allah. Remember, the more you turn to Him, the closer you draw to Him. Lastly, believe in the power of your dua. Allah promises to respond to those who call upon Him. Even if you don't see an immediate result, trust that Allah is answering your prayer in the best way possible. Sometimes the answer is a delay because He knows the right time. Sometimes the answer is different from what you asked for because He knows what's best for you. But rest assured, no dua goes unanswered. So, my dear brothers and sisters, make it a habit to use these three names, Ar-Rahman, As-Salam, and Al-Wahhab, in your duas. Let them remind you of Allah's infinite mercy, forgiveness, and generosity. Pour your heart out to Him, trust in His wisdom, and know that He is always listening. May Allah accept all of our duas and grant us the strength to remain steadfast on His path. We've just explored the incredible power of calling upon Allah with His beautiful names, Ar-Rahman, As-Salam, and Al-Wahhab. These names are not just words. They are a source of hope, mercy, forgiveness, and blessings for every believer who turns to Allah with sincerity. Remember, no matter what challenges you face or how distant you feel from Allah, He is always near, ready to listen, forgive, and bless you. Make these names a regular part of your duas, and watch how they bring peace to your heart and transform your connection with your Creator. Thanks for joining us today. If this video inspired you, please like, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Deen Explorers. Your support helps us continue to spread the beauty of Islam. Until next time, may Allah's mercy and blessings be with you. Keep making dua and always stay connected to Allah.